team, let's pull up. I want to look at some of what you've done. This is sort of street journalism that you did there.
I had never done this before. Like I'm always nervous about doing things live and doing things with people who might not want to be on camera afterwards, or who might.
You were very careful to ask one of the pedestrians, "Are you okay with being recorded?"
I've done it to everybody, but then at some point you get a little more realistic. You can't do it with everybody when you're live in certain, but you can be respectful.
Let's pull up the one where he's on the street, in Ottawa. There's a couple clips. Let's take a look at some of the work that you did up there.
Oh yeah, this
was right after the Fountain Blew.
This one was a few days into the trucker protest. This was a trucker that I was interviewing.
I was born under a totalitarian regime, but I had no choice.
Hold on, I'm getting close so people can hear this.
You know what I mean?
Born under a totalitarian regime.
Oh, definitely. Under communism, under totalitarian regime, but I had no choice. I made my choice not to die.
Hard to hear.
Yeah, because I was just off my camera.
He
was from Kuwait.
What you did in the trucker movement.
So when I get down there, what actually spawned me even going in the first place was people were saying, "Viva, the media is lying." Because if you remember the early days. The first day they said there's a Nazi flag there. It's a swastika and a flag. It's a right-wing extremist neo-Nazi thing. They're defecating on the war memorial, which they called the cenotaph, and it was like Viva.
This is what the media was alleging.
This is what state-funded CBC media was saying, and people were like, Viva, they're lying. Come down and see for yourself. And I'm like, look, I don't know who to believe, so I'm going to go down with my camera. And if there are people dancing on the cenotaph and relieving themselves on the cenotaph, the world's going to see it. If there's a Nazi flag and far-right extremists, the world's going to see it. I go down there and stream continuously for it was 3 to 5 hours a day. And it was the inverse of reality. We appreciate it now.
I like that. That's what I've always found. When you point your camcorder in any direction, it usually contradicts what CNN is reporting.
It was literally like the problem is it's so frustrating because you know it as sure as you've seen it with your own eyes. It was not just a lie. It was the inversion of reality.
Did you know that prior to getting there?
No, I said I'm going to go down and people.
Did you intuitively know the media was lying? I
intuitively knew that they were exaggerating, but I was prepared to get hate for showing what people might not have wanted me to show to the public. Like I went down there when they said they desecrated the Terry Fox Memorial. I was like, okay, if they did, I'm sorry, no judgment, people. I'm just going to show what happened. I get down there. The desecration of the Terry Fox Memorial consisted of putting a hat on his head and a Canadian flag in his arms. When they do it for the gay pride and they cover it in a 2S LGBTQIA flag, that's not desecration. When they spray painted for the Palestinian protests, that's not desecration. When they put a Canadian flag and a Canadian hat on it, desecration. So I go down.
All desecration is equal, but some desecration is more equal than others.
I would ordinarily agree, but they don't even acknowledge that there was a.
Wait. We have the clip of this. This is interesting. This is you. Let's just play it, and we'll pause it as we.
How you doing?
Woman walks up.
Sorry, I should have asked. You don't mind being on the interwebs?
Let's do it.
Are you part of the protest?
Yeah.
In Quebec, what's the? You may not know the answer, but what's the consent law regarding recording? Is it one-party consent?
It would. Oh no, everything in Canada is one party.
Ontario.
This is Ontario, but it's one-party consent throughout Canada, unless you do not need the permission of other people to record conversations.
But you asked anyway.
I asked. Well, I didn't want to embarrass her. And to tell the story behind this, her name is Trista Souk. I had no idea who she was.
She's so well dressed in the wintertime.
I half thought she was crazy. She comes down to the protest. She's got a guitar.
She was on drugs or something.
And I just want to sing. I was like, oh boy. And then she says, I'm going to sing for you. I was like, this is going to be embarrassing. I let it roll, and I held my breath. And when you hear her voice.
Okay, let's keep playing. This is the lady in
Yeah,
red.
yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from north of Toronto.
All right.
I came here yesterday. I actually came to sing a song on stage, and of course to support the movement, and honestly to be around other people. That's the main reason. I just want to be in a community, and I want to be together, and I want to see people's faces.
It's very nice.
It's the medicine, man.
I've hugged more people today than I've hugged in.
Oh, she just goes hard. She was tapped.
Which way are you headed? You're going down to the...
I'm just checking it out. I'm taking some videos. I wanted to
interesting
sing for
human
some
being.
people. I don't know. I want to sing for a trucker.
I still wasn't sure if she was crazy or not. Skip to the part where she starts singing if you can.
How far along the video?
I think it's a 3-minute clip. I just say, like, occasionally I go back and watch this.
Scroll through and see if she's on America Got Talent or something like that.
She ended up auditioning for Canada's Got Talent. She sings Amazing Grace. It's one of the best songs ever written.
She's got the guitar.
She's got the guitar. But I still thinking, like, This is a woman who's, I still thought she might be totally crazy.
This is why I love going to these events, these protests, these things, because you end up meeting these people.
Oh yeah, no, everyone. I did not meet one bad soul at the Ottawa protest in the 2 weeks that I was there. But hear her voice. You'll hear it.
Let's hear it.
I'll just sing like one verse because my hands are gonna be so cold.
No pressure, no pressure.
How cold was it out there?
Depending on the day.
Right then it was like 20, 30 degrees or so.
What is that?
It's Fahrenheit.
Minus. It was like -8, give or take.
-8.
But that's in
Celsius.
I'm gonna get mocked on the internet. I don't know which way it goes.
It's okay. It's probably Celsius, but -8 Celsius is below freezing.
Oh no, it was below freezing. It was so cold. Like sometimes you'd have like the frost would freeze on my.
I chat GBT what minus. Let's keep playing.
Come on. Like this, at this moment, I realized she was not a crazy woman.
It's 20 degrees outside Fahrenheit. About that.
That stays red like me.
Very talented.
Yeah, she's.
Wow. What were you thinking when this was?
I was like, thank goodness she's got a good voice for this. Yeah. And everyone, I remember in the chat because I'm live streaming. You could see all the comments. Everyone's like, beautiful voice, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So I did that for. I would go back virtually every day from Montreal to Ottawa. Was about a 2.5 hour drive. I would park the car when everyone says you couldn't park. Traffic was, a backlog in all of Ottawa. I went and documented that. It became the biggest moment of the, of the, call it the era of the year. I mean, at one point there were like 50 some odd thousand people watching some crazy man, myself, walking the streets, just talking to people. And it was the most beautiful thing ever.
We're standing up to the powers that tried to discredit us, silence us, smear us, raid us, and throw us in jail. They've awakened a sleeping giant. We're building a movement of transparency and accountability in both the public and private sectors because we run from nothing. We hide from nothing. And when you join and get your full access pass, you fuel a movement for truth. We